The new Fieldhouse is, it's hard to put into words. You drive down the street and you see things lit up inside.
Very exciting. There's a lot of anticipation, a lot of build-up.
For a lot of athletic directors, they do dream of being a part of a project with this scope.
This has just been a great project. It started in the minds of many people in the community, with our Board of Education, with our administrative team and teachers and students.
It's been so cool to see it come together. Everyone's talking about it in the hallways, and we're just excited that we're going to be able to play here and grow together as a community here.
I think there's a buzz definitely as people have been driving by for the last couple of years. They're very excited to see what's inside. They've been seeing it kind of come along, the lights coming on, the structure coming up, some of the signage going up, so there's definitely some excitement.
Having played in the auxiliary gym and seeing that packed, and then as a coach in what we call our main gym now, seeing that filled up, I'm just super excited to get into the new Fieldhouse.
Coming from the old Aux gym, where I used to play our varsity basketball games, coming back as a teacher, seeing the new main gym, and now to what we have here is just unbelievable.
This new gym is really going to impact our program this fall. It allows us the space to have all three teams, our freshman, JV, and varsity, as a program practice together.
We're really proud of the facility, and we put a lot of effort into making sure that we took elements from places we visited to really make it exactly what we want and what we figure would be the best for our athletes and for the community.
As you walk in, you notice that it actually is built into the ground, which is unique from a safety standpoint for our kids. That is really our priority. So there's a lot of unique features in the building that make it just a great opportunity for our kids.
Being able to watch it from the beginning through to its completion it's been exciting.
As a senior, I think that for our class, it's kind of sad that we only have a couple of short months to spend in it, but I feel like we're gonna make the most of it.
This new facility is really going to change the way we operate. It's going to kind of help evolve our training philosophy and really open up a lot of options here for our students and our athletes. Anywhere from the first exposure freshman to more mature developed senior, we're going to have tools and plans in place to make sure we continue to develop and progress you.
It's nice having multiple basketball courts and volleyball courts and a tennis court and a new wrestling room. So we finally have our wrestlers that can practice and compete on campus versus having to drive to another facility. A new weight room.
We actually attended an East versus West showdown this past season in August, and we went to the East side for it. And I've actually been talking to some coaches on the West side about bringing that tournament over to our side of the state of Michigan, and I think this new gym is a really viable space to host.
I think it's crazy that 3,700 people are going to be able to come in this gym and support us and keep the energy high.
It doesn't feel quite real yet. It will once we play a game and start practicing in there. It's incredible to see the process. And it's just it's kind of an overwhelming thought to actually get in there, practice on a regular basis, have games, host tournaments, host regionals.
There are actually more rows of bleachers on the north and south end than on the east and west end, which gives us more seating capacity. We know it's a community place also. We're going to have opportunities for community to enjoy this facility.
With the community backing this project to build this, they just show us how much that we mean to them. And we're not going to take that for granted. We're going to put in the work to get better each and every year so that we can have the best programs around.
You look at it as being very well planned and thought out. Obviously the court itself and just the space that it has and the seating for spectators, but the little details of it, from the poured wall and the balcony so that we can use it for lacrosse, for wall ball. In fact, we have a full-size tennis court. The track, that we have a lighting system where kids can do timed workouts using the lights as pacing devices. Having it follow essentially the same curvature as an outdoor track. It feels like all the details have been planned out, now we're just ready for kids to get in here and do it.
Not many high schools have a field house like this, nor even colleges, so I just find it really cool that I'm able to be a part of this.
Having the access to the turf right here in the weight room as well as the indoor track really opens up a lot of room for creativity within our program, and it kind of gets us outside of that traditional weight room activity, and we can get into more dynamic movement and some more creative pairings and sequences within our exercises that will, I really think, will take our Eagles here to the next level.
Our training facility will not be a limitation. It's designed for efficiency, so kids will be able to work out in here and not have to leave their station. We'll be able to run mass groups through here at one time and be able to cycle more teams through and more kids through.
To be able to be the first group to open this thing up is going to be quite something.
Having graduation in there and having everyone be able to be in there at one time is going to be great.
It's just really exciting to see how far we've come and grown in the last 25 years since I was a student here.
It's a high-level facility that's going to give us an advantage for sure. On behalf of the boys basketball program, I want to give a big thanks to the Hudsonville community.
We really just want to thank you so much for the opportunity to create such an amazing training environment.
It's a credit to our school district, our community, the leaders that we have here, of thinking about how can we advance all kids all the time. On behalf of the varsity girls basketball program and all athletics here at Hudsonville, we want to just say thanks for the continued support from our community.
Thank you, and fire up.
On the behalf of all student athletes here at Hudsonville, we thank the community so much for this great investment that they've put into our future.
We think this is a facility that's going to be a source of pride for our community for years to come. So thank you.
On behalf of Hudsonville student athletes, we want to thank the community for the continuous support that we have gotten and to make this dream come true.
Now that it's coming to fruition, we hope that it's a place that you'll be proud of here at Hudsonville, and we're going to enjoy it for years to come. So fire up, go Eagles.
We spend so much time talking about time, treasures, and talents. Our coaches put in their time, our administrative team and our teachers put in their talents, and we thank our community for putting your treasures into our kids and investing in our kids for the future. Thank you.